This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Joe Longo.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast Live. Are you in need of a website that brings you customers? Well, one might be closer than you think. And today I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Ahmad of Lantern Web Solutions. Hammad, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm all good. Thank you so much, Joe, for having me on this platform. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm so thankful that you were able to make some time to chat about what it is that you do. And we're jumping right into things. Can you tell the listeners what it is that Lantern Web Solutions does?
So Lantern Web Solutions, we help local businesses build a strong online presence so they can attract more customers. A lot of business owners, they're focused with their day-to-day work, whether that's construction, auto repair, home services. So they're busy with their own thing. So the digital side, it ends up getting neglected, their digital social presence. So that's where we step in and we handle everything on that end. Their website, their visibility, how they present themselves online. So whenever someone searches for their services on the internet, they can find them and they trust what they see.
That's wonderful. How did you get into this business and this world of work?
So I got into this because I noticed a gap while I myself was applying for jobs, right? So I saw this gap. I saw that there's a lot of hardworking local businesses doing great work, but online they don't exist, or they don't have a good presentation or a good showcase of what they actually do. So I already had the technical background. So what really pushed me was seeing how many opportunities these businesses were missing out on just because they weren't showing up online. Or even if they did show up online, they didn't have adequate presentation. So it became more than just building websites. It became about helping businesses present themselves properly so that they can grow and compete and we can boost our local economy.
That's wonderful. And it sounds like we've noticed the same gap in what we're doing here with the Good Neighbor podcast and really trying to get that, share people like you with the community and let everybody know what we have available right here. So I'm wondering, what are some myths or misconceptions in your industry?
So one big misconception, I encounter this all the time when I'm calling people up, is that having a website, it's a one-time, like one and done thing. You build it and you're done. You leave it on the internet. However, in reality, your online presence, it needs constant attention. It needs ongoing maintenance so that you stay relevant and you're effective. So you're actively reaching out to people. Another misconception is that social media is enough. Social media is a very powerful tool to get your business out there, but it's more of an extension of word of mouth referrals. It's not something that you fully control. Your website is your foundation. It's where people go to when they're seriously considering working with you. When they want to see what you do, they are going to look for your website. They want to see pictures. They want to see text. They want to see information. If that's missing or it's outdated, a lot of potential customers won't take that next step and reach out to you.
So true. So true. We all know that marketing is a huge part of our businesses and putting ourselves out there and our clients out there. I'm wondering, how do you target your customers and how are you attracting them?
So for targeting customers, I typically go through Yelp, I go through Google Maps, and I look up local businesses that might not have websites, right? If I look up landscaping near me or construction near me or some specific words like that, and you don't show up or you're showing up low on the list, right? Obviously, that's not good. That means people are not seeing your business. So I reach out to them. I offer my services to help boost their business. And frequently, when I'm visiting different shops around the area, so I went to a computer repair shop not too long ago to get a computer repaired. they didn't have a website. They were running for 2 decades, and they won multiple awards in our district. So they asked me, like, hey, what do you do? So I say I build websites. So they said, oh, wow, perfect. We need a website. We've been out here for 2 decades. We have multiple awards. We want to showcase our work. We want to get more people in. So I built them a website, and now their business is up in the sky.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Have you ever thought about jumping behind the microphone and having a podcast and sharing your knowledge in this area with the world?
I mean, 100%. When I was on Facebook and I was looking around in our local business groups, I found you guys. So I said, why not? I definitely want to hop on, and I definitely want to, promote my service to the rest of the business community, smaller businesses, local businesses.
That's wonderful. What do you do outside of work when you're not designing and creating websites?
So I like staying active. I like playing badminton. I like going to the gym, spending time with family and friends, studying. So I enjoy learning and growing outside of business as well.
I love it. I love it. So if you can tell our listeners one thing that they should remember about Lantern Web Solutions, what would that be?
So I really wish a lot of business owners would understand how much they're missing out on by not having a strong internet presence. Word of mouth is very powerful, but when you combine that with being visible online, that's when real growth actually happens, right? So it's really important to not put all of your eggs in one basket, right? It's really important to have multiple means of reaching out to people, letting them know that you exist, you're offering the service, and for people to be able to reach out to you.
Yeah. So can you tell our listeners where they can find out more about you and your company, Lantern Web Solutions?
So we have a Facebook page. We post there regularly. We have a LinkedIn page. And we also have our website, lanternwebsolutions.com. You can also reach out through our email, lanternwebsolutions@gmail.com. So if anyone ever has any questions, they want me to review their website, or they just want feedback, or just some general business advice, I'm always open to helping.
That's wonderful. We really appreciate you being on the show, and from everyone at the Good Neighbor Podcast, we wish you all the success moving forward in the future.
You too, and for every other business tuning in, for every other business owner tuning in, I wish you all best of luck. If you guys need me, you know where to reach me.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpnepa.com. That's gnpnepa.com. Or call 570-908-43